Welcome to Shit Sandwich Sunday, number 2. My name's Chris Quinlan. We are all in this together. And what we're doing is putting together a little bit of an artsy Sunday afternoon here. Because on Fridays I do live at the Alex now, and it's Tip City. But what this is, it's more performance-based, because dear old Doris here has been feeling a little bit left out. And what's going on? I do love my spoken word. Magda, if you're watching, hello. And this little performance here is more performance-based, right? And I'll get right into it. I've been asked to play The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. And here I go. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this, and nothing more. Distinctly I remember it was in believed September, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow, vainly I had to borrow from my books a case of sorrow, sorrow for the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels named Lenore, nameless, here forevermore. And the silken, sad, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before. So that now to still the beating of my heart I stood repeating, "'Tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door." Some late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. This is and nothing more. Presently my soul grew stronger, hesitating then no longer. "Sir," said I, "or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore. But the fact is I was napping, and so gently you came, as so faintly you came tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was sure I heard you. Here I opened wide the door. Darkness there, and nevermore. Deep into that darkness peering long, I stood there wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the stillness gave no token, and the only word there spoken was the whispered word, Lenore. This I whispered, and an echo murmured back the word, Lenore. Merely this, and nothing more. Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning. Soon again I heard a tapping, someone louder than before. "Surely," said I, "surely that is something that's my window lattice. Let me see then what retreat this mystery explore. Let my heart be still a moment and this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind, and nothing more." Open here I flung the shutter, when with many a flirt and flutter in there stepped a stately raven of saintly days of yore. Nor the obsessence made here not a minute stopped or stay here, but with mien of lord or lady, perched above my chamber door, perched upon a bust of Pallas just above my chamber door, perched and sat and nothing more. Then this ebony bird beguiling my sad fancy into smiling by the grave and stern decorum of the countenance it wore. Through the crespy shore and shaven, though I said I'd show no craven, ghastly glim and age and raven wandering from my nightly door. tell me what my lordly name is on my nice Plutonian shore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. But the raven, sitting lonely on the placid bus, spoke only the one word, as if his soul in that one word he did outpour. Nothing farther than he uttered, not a feather than he fluttered, till I scarcely more than muttered, other friends have flown before. On the morrow he will leave me, as my hopes have flown before. Then the bird said, nevermore. Startled at the stillness broken by the place of what we've spoken, doubtless said I, what it utters is the only shock and storm. Caught from some unhappy master root after master of disaster, followed fast, until his song of one burden bore, till the dirges of his hope that melancholy burden. Oh, nevermore. But the raven, still beguiling all my fancy into smiling, straight I will a cushioned seat in front of bird and bust and door. Then upon the velvet sinking I betook myself to linking fancy upon fancy, thinking this honest bird of yore. What is this grim, ungainly, ghastly, gaunt, and ominous bird of yore? Man in croaking nevermore. This I sat engaged in guessing, but no syllable expressing to the fowl whose fiery eyes now burned into my bosom core. This and more I sat divining, with my head at ease reclining on the cushioned velvet lining that the lamp gloated o'er, but whose velvet violet lining with the lamplight floating o'er, she shall press on nevermore. Then he thought, the air grew denser, perfume from an unseen censer, swung by seraphim whose fruit holes tinkled on the tough floor. Wretch, I cried, thy God hath lent thee, by these angels he had sent me. Respite, and nepenthe from my memories of Lenore. Quaff, oh quaff, this giant's nepenthe, and forgot his lost Lenore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet said I, thing of evil. Prophet still, if bird or devil, whether tempter sent or whether tempest tossed thee here ashore. Desolate yet all undaunted, on this desert land enchanted, on this home by horror haunted, tell me truly, I implore. Is there balm in Gilead? Tell me, I implore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Prophet said I, thing of evil. Prophet still, if birds of evil. By the heaven that bends above us, by that God we adore. Tell this soul with sorrow laden, with the distant Aden, if it chant, clasp a sainted maiden whom the angels name the Lord. Clasp a rare and radiant maiden whom the angels named Lenore. Quoth the raven, be the word our sign of parting, bird or fiend, I shrieked upstarting, get thee back into the tempest and night's Plutonian shore. Leave no black gloom as the token of the lie thy soul hath spoken. Leave my loneliness, oh broken, quit the bust above my door. And the raven, never flitting, still is sitting. Still is sitting. On the pallid bust of Pallas, just above my chamber door. And his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming, and the lamplight over him throws his shadow on the floor, and my soul from out that shadow that lies floating on the door, that shall be lifted nevermore. The Raven! Edgar Allan Poe! Oh, the hi-hat! Came a rapping. Yeah. Ooh. I hope you enjoyed that. That was a little bit of a groove. Oh, the rain, the thunder. It's perfect for days like today on a Shit Sandwich Sunday when we're all in it together. This is Shit Sandwich Sunday number 2. So we've got another 4 weeks to go. Masks on, all that stuff now. Everyone laughed at my mate Shagger Malone for wearing a mask 2 years ago. Hey, we're all the same now. What did I tell you? So what I do here, let me explain a little bit for my plethora of new Facebook friends. I don't know. I hope a percentage are real. There you go. Hello, Svetlana from Russia, trying to get my bank account number and password. Yes, very good. Nice try. Anyways, what this is I've got my kit triggered up. This is for the uninitiated. And what I do, one of the things I often find with drumming and drum solos is it's the perfect avant-garde instrument, isn't it? There's sort of a kind of an expectation when you've got a big-ass drum kit or something like that, or a little 4-piece or a 5-piece, or just a snare drum in front of you. You're supposed to, how fast can you go? Hey, look at me, I'm the fastest drummer in the room. Hey, But what goes on if you take away the kit and put it into sections, like one person has a snare drum, one person has this beautiful China cymbal. Maybe they're playing the bass drum. Big orchestral one, like the one at the MSO have. Oh my God, what a sound that is. Especially when they're doing Shostakovich. When you're doing things like that, you'd be forgiven if you're listening to perhaps Frank Zappa's favourite composer, Edgar Varese. The mad scientist of classical music. So. But I'm going to change up my patches now. I'm going to do something quite soft and gentle, okay? Because I had a bit of a crack with the Raven, but let me go. I'm going to go to, let me see, I'll go Indonesian gamelan. Oh, I do love it so. And I'm going to use a Phrygian mode, for those who don't know. It's a flamenco scale from Spain, so I'm sort of putting some cultures together. And the Phrygian mode is very close to the P-log scale, because they share a flat second. Cart yourself off to dreamland for a bit. There you go. Okay. Hope you enjoyed that. A little bit different, you know. It's the beautiful sounds of the gamelan. That's why I got the gongs for so long. I really made a study of it. Yes, yes, Carl Palmer, prog god, t-shirt off, glistening bodice at Madison Square Garden. And all that. It's a little bit different. There we go. I'm going to change things up a little bit now. Now I'm going to go. I'm going to go to a flute. Okay, Native American flute. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? There it is there. And for this one, there it is there. I might, yeah, I'll go. What am I going to do? I'm going to go to a Dorian mode, the wistful minor scale, light, minor light. Thank you. Hey, Chit Sandwich Sunday. I thought I'd just play. I'm just treating Sunday afternoons a little bit like the old ABC Arts afternoon, Sunday afternoon, where you get to see all these little tidbits of, like when I was coming up, documentary on Leonard Bernstein. Whoa. Then another afternoon, Frank Zappa talking about Igor Stravinsky. Ah, perfect day to try and bring it back in some way, shape or form, hey? Especially when we're locked down and masking up and all that. And so what it is, I suppose Shall I play one last one? Maybe not. See how we go. I'm going to go to the whole tone scale, just so you know. And actually, no, I'm not. I changed my mind. Hey, I'm going to go to a cello, if my computer will let me. And seeing I'm talking about people like Varese and Stravinsky, I thought I might have a crack at someone else. I don't think my computer's going to let me. No, it's not going to let me. Oh, I'm going to have to work around it. Let's go a little bit Celtic then. If my computer's playing up, I shall have words to the dear lady later. No, it's not. Shit out of luck, Chris. Call this one Plan B. So, I'll make this one a short one. My name is Chris Quinlan. This is Melbourne Musos, Shit Sandwich Sunday, because we're all in the same boat together. Okay. And on Fridays, I do live at the Alex Theatre. Okay. Tips and all sorts of things. A little bit different than this, I suppose, with all of that. And what it is all of this footage will end up on Australian Community TV, Channel 31, on Wednesdays at 10 p.m, with the odd repeat here and there. And I hope you like what I do. It's a bit different, a bit weird art. But I hope you like it, and I'll be doing these. I seem to have settled on Sunday. While we're in the predicament we're in. You could get angry. Or you work it out. Oh! Now, I hope you like what I'm doing. It'll be up later, I suppose. And, yeah, I hope you like what I do. Hey, see you next week. Take care. Oof. And I'm out of here. Hey.